rise above it all, perched atop Cooper Mountain with panoramic views in every direction. This is the Reserve at the Vineyard in Beaverton, Oregon by Risewell Homes. Welcome to the Bordeaux 2 model, and right in front of the street you'll notice the difference. That stunning front-loading 2-car garage anchors a bold, beautiful exterior that turns heads every time you pull up. Step inside the open concept design, immediately impressive. An expansive kitchen with an oversized island and a walk-in pantry flows right into the family and dining areas. All the space you need to cook, gather, and live. A private den and powder room, and the perfect flex space for a home office or guests. And that kitchen doesn't open up to a great room, it opens up to the outdoors. The covered patio is made for year-round entertaining under the Oregon sky. And the backyard gives you a private retreat you've been searching for. Indoor-outdoor living at its best. Upstairs, a luxurious primary suite awaits with a spa-inspired bath and dual walk-in closets. 3 more spacious bedrooms, all with walk-in closets, and a dedicated laundry room complete in the upper level. The Bordeaux 2 at the Reserve at the Vineyard. Call me today to schedule your private tour. Before you walk into any new construction model home, bring your realtor, or I would be honored to represent you. Builder reps work for the builder and not for you. I work to protect your interests, negotiate incentives, and make sure nothing gets signed that limits your options. Text me before your tour. I'll make sure you're covered. All right, friends, as a reminder, we are in Beaverton, Oregon, neighboring Tigard, and neighboring King City, Oregon as well. We are just minutes away from the 217 highway, just minutes away, giving you quick access to connections to the entire Portland metro. Downtown Portland is about 30 minutes away, and Portland International Airport is about 40 minutes away, depending on traffic. And you are perfectly located for frequent travelers. If you want to go out to the Oregon coast, it's roughly about 1.5 hours in this area, with the ease of convenience to the city, with peace and privacy in hillside living. All right, friends, and the closest elementary school is Hazel Dell Elementary School. The closest middle school is Highland Park Middle School, and the closest high school is Mountainside High School, just walking distance away. All right, friends, come follow me along this wonderful Bordeaux model by Risewell Homes here in Beaverton, Oregon. Come follow me along. Wonderful large door, black finishes as you're welcome in. All right, friends, so when you make your way into this beautiful model home, you'll be welcomed by a wonderful large window off to your left. Shades and curtains will not come with the home, but as you guys can see, they've staged this model home with a beautiful curtain that can be closed. Now, this window right here specifically is not openable, so you can't open it for more or less airflow, but more for sunlight to come in for natural light. And again, in this home, on the first floor, it's going to include a room and a bathroom as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first guest room. And as you guys can see, it's currently being staged as an office, which I think looks amazing. So if you don't need this first room to be a bedroom, it can be an office, as you guys can see. Now, some of the models are obviously decked out. This one has a beautiful apron with some millwork across the wall on all of the sides. Now, again, it won't come like that with most of the models. It can be done if you want as an idea. As you can see, these homes do have this beautiful apron slash millwork here. Beautiful artwork being staged. And as you guys can see, look at the beautiful windows. Now, the windows are unique because the way that the square footage is laid out, only the middle window is openable and closable for more or less airflow. It does have wire guard. Again, doesn't come with window curtains or shades. So something to think about when you're purchasing one of these homes is they do not come with it. And these are look to be very custom sizes. So it can rack up a lot more when you want to do some custom window treatments. Beautiful table being staged, again, with some artwork here on the left. 2 beautiful leather accent chairs, and then a workspace chair as well. And then in this same room, you do get a small closet. What I love about Risewell is they always include the wooden dowel and then it's storage above, and it's not the typical wire hang, and you can start hanging and putting storage items here that are heavy, and you don't have to worry about wire hang getting loose or falling apart. And just across from that first bedroom, guest room, office, it could be a gym if you wanted to, is the first guest bathroom. And again, this is going to be on the first floor of this home. And look at the beautiful treatment that they've done in this beautiful model. It's almost like a hotel guest restroom, if you will. So a lot to look at. So as you guys can see, they've included this beautiful wallpaper. Again, homes that you purchase through Risewell will not come with it, but as a decorative idea, you can add these wonderful wallpaper treatments here. But beautiful sink, elongated. Get this wonderful sink, this beautiful stained black cabinetry. It's not completely black, it's almost dark brown, stainless steel, drawer pulls, large mirror, lighting treatment above. Your toilet's gonna be here to the side. Again, similar finishes from this brushed stainless steel fixtures being staged with artwork, of course. And then opposite of that is gonna be your walk-in shower. And I love that the walk-in shower already has the built-in seating areas and the built-in shampoos to be able to put your shampoos and any shower items. Stainless steel shower head and handle as well. And look at the floor. The floor is already tiled. Not a lot of homes, new construction specifically, come with tiled flooring for the bathroom. So it's amazing that they've already added that and is included in these homes. And look at the baseboards. Baseboards are 7 inches, very tall baseboards. It gives the house that elevated look. And this is going to be found throughout the entire home with the wonderful 7-inch baseboards. Again, with the brushed stainless steel for the towel rack. And again, all of this already part of the first floor. So wonderful first floor guest bathroom. And as you leave the guest room and the guest bathroom, you are walking through this wonderful large hallway, and there's going to be kind of 2 call outs that I have here, and it's basically the same thing. So you have one to my left, your right on the video, small coat closet here, again with the wooden dowel storage above. Again, just to be able to put extra jackets that you may readily use, clothes that you may readily use, just available here right when you enter or exit your home. But you also have another walk-in coat closet here as well, and this one is going to be a little bit larger. So as you guys can see, this is actually underneath your stairwell, but again, this is also going to be where your crawl space under the house, if you needed to get service under the house, will be located. And wooden dowel for your clothes hangs, again another coat closet, and then some storage above. So interesting that they've incorporated this, because usually stairwells don't get as much room as we see here. So beautiful way that they've included an extra kind of storage slash coat closet here on the first floor. All right, after you make your way through this beautiful hallway and those 2 coat closets I just walked you guys through, is this beautiful, amazing living room. And my God, my friends, look at this amazing living room. I can't emphasize how much real estate you get in this beautiful model home. And if this is something of interest to you, please contact me now, because this model will sell very quickly in terms of trying to get into one of these beautiful homes. So as you guys can see, beautiful large TV. This looks to be a 70-ish inch TV, large mantle. As you guys can see, my arm almost extends all the way to the back side of the wall. So you have a lot of area to put pictures or any knickknacks or anything that you want to display here on this large mantle. Look at the beautiful stonework that's already been placed by this fireplace, right? Look at the molding that's already been included into the home. Beautifully laid out with 2 large windows, one to the left, one to the right. And I love that these are openable and closable, more or less light, more or less airflow with wire guards so bugs will not come in. And then off to the adjacent side, as you can see, again, large windows. The one in the middle for this combo will not be openable or closable. It's there for natural light, but the ones on the outsides are openable and closable, wire guard, and then being staged with this large curtain and rod. So the homes won't come with the curtains, but again, as an idea, if you did want to get curtains, you can add something like this, right? And then as you guys can see, being staged by this large 2 sofas, you could probably fit, I would say, almost 15 people across the 2 sofas here. And then this large square coffee table, wonderful, amazing rug that they've added. And then this accent chair as well. And this accent coffee table to the side, fake plant as well here. And take note of the wonderful composite wood material for the flooring. And this is going to be found throughout the whole first floor. As you guys can see, it really mimics that natural wood look, but it is a composite laminate. So easy to clean up, easy to fix or repair if you ever needed to. But this beautiful composite laminate wood to mimic real wood is amazing and looks beautiful. Again, with the 7-inch baseboards across the entire flooring of this property. And then we're making our now way over to the dining room area. And my friends, look at this wonderful dining room area. Just off to the side is this large console that they've staged with books and storage area compartment. Again, do with this house, if you buy it, anything you want. I think it's beautifully laid out with this beautiful side console / shelves for the side. But then when you drip back into this dining room, look at the unique chandelier that oversees and lights this wonderful dining table. We have about 8 chairs in this large elongated dining table. Again, you could potentially even get a longer dining table if you wanted to, if you had a bigger family. But the beautiful way that they've laid this out with the plates and the plant in the middle, and then this oversees the backside of your property, which we'll go to in a second. Now we're in the amazing, lovely kitchen, and look at this, my friends. Elongated quartz countertop. And take note, the quartz countertop is 1/2 inch. It's not 1/4 inch material. This is the thick slab, all laid out, beautiful light gray veining in the countertop. Look at the lighting treatment that they've gone with. I'm kind of seeing a pattern with the amazing light work that they're including in the islands built by Risewell. These are typically coming with the homes. So beautiful lighting treatment above your middle console island here. And then come follow me over here. We have the beautiful undermount stainless steel sink, stainless steel faucet, large window that oversees the backside of the property, open and closable for more or less light, more or less airflow. Again, with the shades that will not come with the property, but again, as an idea, you can add it here. And look at the amazing backsplash work. You don't see this often. Herringbone pattern backsplash, right? Already grouted, beautifully laid out. Coming in with this beautiful dark brown wood stained cabinetry. Same cabinetry from the guest bathroom that we saw. Stainless steel, brushed stainless steel finishes. And look at all the cabinetry that you get. Look at the upgraded appliances that you can potentially get. Cafe here in your dishwasher. And then as we make our way deeper into the kitchen, as you guys can see, stainless steel hood. I love that they've gone with this range stovetop because you get more access down below. As you can see, the cabinet opens up. It doesn't take up any more space like a traditional range stovetop oven. The oven and the microwave is going to be located here in the other side. You get this beautiful cabinetry. Both, look at the middle island has all of this excess cabinetry. And what I love is everything is soft close. As you guys can see, soft close everything. And then now we actually get to your oven, and your microwave is going to be right here. These are smart technology cafe appliances. And look at this, it already has all of the stuff turned on, and you can preset any of your food items to cook when you want. So just set it there and forget about it and let it do its cooking via your iPhone or any mobile device. Again, more cabinetry at the top. What I love is it does include this wonderful coffee nook area to be able to place some coffee items, an espresso machine, so that way it's away from the rest of the kitchen to take away from counter space. You have a dedicated area. Again, same cabinetry, soft close, more cabinetry at the top, soft close, herringbone backsplash. And look at the backsplash, my friends. It's not like a half backsplash. This goes all the way almost to the top level of the bottom part of this cabinet. So beautiful way that they've laid that out. Your fridge is gonna live right here off to the side. Beautiful again, same cafe upgraded option, but again, contact me if you're interested in purchasing one of these homes and see if we could try to negotiate to get some of these appliances as part of your package. More cabinetry at the top, and this is where your pantry will live. And again, what I love about the pantry is that these are wood shelves. These are not wire hang, so you can put some heavy items. It's already pre-installed for you, so you don't have to get custom cabinetry or custom shelves down the line. It's already installed in these beautiful homes by Risewell. And let's take a look at the beautiful stools that they've staged here in the middle console. And again, they've only put 4, but you honestly could put probably 5 or 6 different stools across here. Again, if you're entertaining friends, family, guests, you can be cooking on the one side, entertaining them here, and being able to cook and serve them quickly here. And then if you need a more formal setting where you're having a family dinner, you can be in your dining area here, your formal dining area here. All right, and then we've made our way into the 2-car garage. And my friends, what I love about this model home, front loading garages. You don't see it very often anymore in the Portland metro area, especially new construction. A lot of the new construction builds are alley load, or meaning that your garage is on the back side. Here in this beautiful model home, you get a front loading garage, 2-car. And what I love is it includes your tankless water heater already here to the side. It does also include a smart enabled garage opener closer, so you can control it with your phone if you wanted to. And look at the ceiling. These are probably 15-foot plus ceilings. If you wanted to, you can see and include some storage compartments above if you need it. I've seen some clients install in their homes some storage compartments above your cars so that they can live up there as well. So you have a lot of ample space for this beautiful 2-car garage. Again, you could potentially even have a work area if you wanted to as well in the garage, and a lot of space to put cars, toys, whatever it may be in your beautiful home here. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the backyard, this wonderful backyard. So this property does include a backyard, large glass doors that oversee the backside of your property. As you guys can see, it does have wire guards, so you can leave this closed during a nice spring summer day and let the airflow come in, but the bugs away. So beautiful, that's already installed. All right, and look at this, my friends. So this is your wonderful backyard. As you guys can see, you do get a cemented area. This looks to be roughly about a 5 by 10 area that's cemented, right? And then some of the model homes will include this fire pit area as well, and then currently being staged with some outdoor furniture. Now, just keep in mind that this specific unit does grade downward, which means that it's moving all of your dirt and your water and everything like that away from your property, which is great, but you just don't have as much real estate to be able to do too much in terms of if you have pets or kids to be able to play around in this lower area. It does have a grassed area as well, just off to the side, something to maintain if you want, being staged with a little doggy house. And then you will have access to the front side of your property by a door as well on this one side. Also for note is that this portion of the cemented area is covered, so protect you from the elements, coverings, or anything if you wanted to add some outdoor patio furniture to be able to have some summer nights out here as well. But it is covered, and I love that it's already covered and you don't have to worry about sun or any of the elements directly hitting you because it's covered. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the second story of this wonderful Bordeaux model by Risewell Homes. And again, for note, this upstairs is a 4-bedroom unit, 1 master, 3 guest rooms. So let's go ahead and take a look. Just before we get to the guest room, let's go ahead and take a look at the little nook area, which is currently being staged as an office area. So this is just above the stairwell on the other side. And as you guys can see, currently being staged as an office or workspace area. Again, potentially this could be an office, but then you can also make it like a side shared gym if you wanted to, or anything that you needed it to be. But as you guys can see, they've staged this with 2 desks. We have some storage compartments here to the side, and then it has these beautiful windows that get light in. You can see some of these windows unfortunately are not openable, right? But the one here that oversees the front side of the property is openable, closable, and does include wire guard for more or less light, more or less airflow, but the wire guard as well to prevent the bugs to come in, right? So beautiful little nook area that you can utilize for the entire second floor. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the first guest bedroom, and as you guys can see, currently being staged as an extra room. Again, there is 3 guest rooms up here on the second story, but currently being staged with this large sectional sofa, oversized. Again, same window treatment from downstairs in the guest bedroom. Downstairs is the middle window is openable and closable, and the outside ones are not. So more or less air, more or less light. The middle one will have wire guard as well. Again, everything on the second story is carpeted. As you guys can see, upgraded carpentry. So not your standard carpet. This is upgraded carpet. And then again with the 7-inch baseboards. This beautiful first guest room has a closet. And as you guys can see, has the door sliding left to right, clothes hang, and some storage above. And again, wooden dowel and storage at the top. You're not dealing with wire hang, so you can start utilizing some heavy items on this ready to go. Here it's currently being staged with some artwork, but potentially if this was going to be a bedroom or anything that you needed some entertainment, it already has the outlets and already has your coax line already built in, so you could add a TV or put your internet here as well if you needed to in this first guest bedroom. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the second guest bedroom. So very similar to the first guest room, this is the second guest room, almost the same square footage, a different window combination here. This one is just a larger single window combination, but this one does open left to wire guard as well. More or less light if you needed, more or less airflow if you needed, with the wire guard to prevent the bugs. It's currently being staged as probably a teenager's room with some artwork here over to my left, your right on the video. And again, 7-inch baseboards, upgraded carpentry, and the coax and the electrical lines already installed. So if you wanted to install a TV, you can install it here and have access to the lines right here off to the side. This looks to be a, I don't know, queen, maybe queen plus bed. Beautiful backboard. Again, look at the paint treatment that they've included. Now the homes won't be coming with this accent wall painted, but again, as an idea, if you wanted to paint this beautiful accent wall, you can. They've staged it with artwork, some nightstands off to the side, and this room also does include a closet. Very similar to the first guest room is this closet, similar styling. Door opens left to right, wooden dowel storage at the top. So again, already built in for heavy items. All right, we're finally in the third guest room, and look at this one. This one's currently being staged. Looks like to be a girl's bedroom, if you will, with the different color palette. Again, similar window to the last guest room with the single large window. You can open it left and right. More or less airflow, more or less light. It does come with the wire guard, right? And then again, being staged with some artwork. Again, your coax line for the TV and the electric right here. So it doesn't necessarily need to be a bedroom, but you can utilize this area, probably potentially put a TV if you wanted to up here, and utilize this room as a office, guest room, or gym, anything that you wanted if you didn't necessarily need this room to be a bedroom. All right, so this room does also include a closet very similarly to the first two guest rooms, with the sliding door left to right, wooden dowel, storage above. Again, start hanging and utilizing the storage with heavy items, no problem at all. And this bed looks to be very similar, probably a queen size bed as well, or twin XL, and being staged with these wonderful nightstands off to the side. Again, accent wall, will not come painted, but again, as a decorative idea, you can paint your wall down the line if you wanted to, currently being staged with some artwork. All right, friends, so we made it to the first guest bathroom. Upstairs, there's going to be two guest bathrooms and then one master, but this is the first guest bathroom. And as you guys can see, very straightforward, large window off to the side, open and closable for less or more airflow, less or more light. Again, they will not be coming with any shades or any curtains. So if you wanted to, you could add those if you wanted to. We do get a sink here off to the side, quartz. Now keep in mind that this guest restroom is utilizing 1/4 inch, not 1/2 inch from the kitchen. So different style and different size countertop sizing here. Beautiful sink, large mirror, lighting treatment, same cabinetry that we get from the kitchen, and the rest of the house is this wonderful dark brown cabinetry, brushed stainless steel fixtures, stainless steel faucet. Obviously your toilet will live here, and then you also have a walk-in shower with the same seating pattern from the first guest bathroom, and a shampoos in the middle, stainless steel shower head, stainless steel handle, and again, similar to the rest of the property, finished tile already laid out in your guest restroom upstairs, with this custom shaped tile already laid out, ready for use. Right next to the guest bathroom is your furnace. So if you needed service on your furnace, it's going to be located up here on the second story, right by the first guest bathroom. And now we made it to the second guest bathroom. And as you guys can see, very similar layout from the first guest bathroom. The only addition is that you get two sinks in this bathroom. Same 1/4 inch quartz countertop, large mirror, triple lighting system for a his and her, so a Jack and Jill. Same cabinetry throughout the whole property with the dark stained brown cabinetry, stainless steel brushed finishes for the drawer pulls. Same finished tile with the custom shape already installed. And then obviously your walk-in shower tub combo, and then obviously the toilet off to the side as well, and then a shower rod being staged with shower curtain. But again, they will not be coming like this. You will need to add that yourself. All right, these homes have a wonderful large laundry room. As you guys can see, these are the big boy washer dryer combo. Again, contact me if you're interested in buying one of these properties. We can try to negotiate to get some of these items already included in your home if you're trying to purchase one of these. Now again, the laundry rooms will not come painted, but this is just a decorative idea if you wanted to paint your laundry room. But it does include a clothes hang, wooden dowel with a shelf for storage above. So beautiful that they've laid that out. Beautiful laundry room with all of the wiring and the plumbing already installed, ready to go. And voila, and now we've made it to the master bedroom, my friends, and let's take a look at this amazing master bedroom. I can't emphasize how much space we have in this wonderful master bedroom. King XL, California King probably bed, large backboard. Look at the staging of the large oversized nightstands. Again, houses will not come like this, but they've painted one of the backside walls as an accent wall, artwork being staged above, these large lamps being staged on these nightstands. Again, beautiful way that they've laid this out. Again, the second story completely is upgraded carpentry, but they've staged it with an extra rug by the foot of the bed. Look at this bench slash storage area as well to be able to put your linens. Again, it won't come with this, but as an idea, if you wanted to get a bench, a rug, you could add it on. And look at the beautiful side console as well, just off of the bed. Wonderful side console, artwork being staged here to the side. And just off to the adjacent side is these oversized large windows, which again, you can open. What I love about this one is you can open all three. The ones on the outsides and the left and right, you can open up and down with wire guards so that the bugs don't come in. The middle one will slide left to right with wire guard. And again, currently being staged with these oversized curtains or shades, but again, they won't be coming with the property, but you can include this down the line if you wanted to install them yourselves or find some way to have some beautiful shades in your beautiful home. All right, friends, and what's so unique about this large home is you get a his and her walk-in closet. Doesn't matter which side you use, but I'll just walk you into one of them. And as you guys can see, one of the walk-in closets already has all similar wooden dowel storage ready to go. So you can start hanging or putting heavy items to store. Again, same 7-inch baseboard, same upgraded carpentry throughout the whole second floor. And then let's make our way to the other side. Now, on the other side, you have the same layout, but you don't have as many places to store items or hang clothes. So my assumption would be this would probably be the him or the male side of the walk-in closet, but again, you have the two to be able to use. All right, my friends, and now we made it to the wonderful master bathroom for the king and queen of this beautiful home. And look at the amazing amount of space you get in this wonderful master bathroom. As you guys can see, currently being split between the his and her sink is this wonderful soak-in tub. As you guys can see, being staged with this soaps and soak-in tub accessories. You get an overview of the side of your property. This window will not be openable, but again, highly recommended to get some shades for some privacy. But they will not be coming with the shades. So again, you can add that as well if you wanted to. They will be coming with the 1/4-inch quartz gray veining Calcutta countertops with the same dark brown stained cabinetry, brushed stainless steel, large mirror, lighting treatment. And look at this, my friend. Look at this wonderful walk-in shower. Now, what you can't see, and I hope the camera can pick this up, but you get finished tile both on the floor, elongated tile, so not common at all that you get the elongated tile. It's grouted, and the walk-in shower has tile from the floor all the way to the ceiling. So very rare to see that, with a large shampoonaise area so you can put your shampoos, your bath accessories, large oversized shower head and stainless steel faucet, large thick glass for the door, for the shower door, stainless steel handles, magnetic latching, beautiful, amazing size walk-in shower, and you could probably fit a whole bunch of people in there. And another amazing addition not a lot of new construction homes have is a vanity for the women in your life that want that extra space to not be able to take up into the bedroom, and now you have it here in this wonderful vanity area for your queen of the house. Again, includes a mirror, lighting treatment, all this cabinetry with soft close and brushed stainless steel, very similar to the cabinetry across the entire property, dark brown stained. Have a large window off to the side as well. Does not come with the shades, but again, as an idea, you can get shades, open and closable window, more or less light, more or less airflow with wire guard as well. Your toilet, of course, will live here, and it does have a door for privacy. Somebody can handle their business over there. The rundown on the property, again, this is the Bordeaux model by Risewell Homes. We are in the Vineyard community here in Beaverton, Oregon. We neighbor, obviously, we are in Beaverton, but we neighbor Tigard, Sherwood, King City, we neighbor Cooper Mountain, we neighbor Bull Mountain as well. So this specific home, again, the Bordeaux model, is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2-car garage, roughly about 2,857 square feet. And prices on these are $834,990. So if you're interested in taking a look at one of these beautiful models by Risewell Homes, I'd love to give you a private tour, answer any questions that you may have about this property or any of the properties that they have here at the Vineyard or any Risewell property here in Beaverton, Oregon. So give me a call, 503-503-0446, Brian Valdez with eXp Realty.